Okay, we're looking rough this morning, aren't we? Yep. We slept in until 10 o'clock, and we have a vet appointment at 10:35. So we threw on some clothes, we went potty outside, right? And we are heading to the vet's office right now. I weighed in this morning, and I don't know how. It's a freaking meat week miracle, but I weighed in at 147.1. So that is almost a pound less than what I need to be for my weigh-in. So I'm super stoked on that. I'm gonna keep it going though, because I would like to be, I think 146 would be awesome because I'd have 2 pounds of wiggle room, but if I don't get there, I'm happy with where I'm at right now. As long as the scales are compatible. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about, is that the scales will not be the same. And then I'm just planning on eating a ton on Saturday, the day before my meet. So that's the plan. I'm super happy with that, and we're gonna head to the vet. All right, I got home about an hour ago, and I just had therapy. It actually ended up being a lot more personal and deep than I was expecting it to be, and I actually did cry a little bit, so that was, it was what it was, but I feel like that means that I'm hitting things that I need to be hitting to recover from some of the trauma that I've experienced. I also ended up having like a really bad PTSD episode last night while I was sleeping, and I had a night terror, and I started having a panic attack in my sleep, and I couldn't move. And my husband ended up, walking or talking me through it and getting me through it and calming me down. So, yeah, that's where I'm at as far as that goes. But besides those things, I do feel mentally a lot better and a lot stronger, and oh goodness, sorry, I'm tired. But in a better place than I was last week, so I'm glad about that, because I want to be in a good mental space for my meet this weekend. So I'm about to have breakfast, even though it's already 1 o'clock. I just haven't had time to eat breakfast this morning, and then after I eat breakfast, I'm gonna go for a walk and do some cardio. Okay, I am doing my cardio right now, going on a walk outside. I think my neighbors think I'm crazy because I'm constantly filming while I'm walking. I am going to try to walk for at least a half an hour, maybe a little bit more, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm not hungry at all today, so I just forced myself to eat some breakfast, but it's like 1 o'clock right now, so that was the first thing I ate today. I don't know why I have no appetite, but I'm just gonna continue to just like eat the bare minimum of what I have to eat to keep my energy levels up. But like I said earlier, I'm planning on eating a lot of good food on Saturday. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna go for a walk outside in my beautiful neighborhood. There's like a pond over there. It's so lovely. I love living here. And then I'm gonna go back home and clean and try to get some stuff packed for this weekend. And yeah. Good morning. So last night I actually did not film much because I went to a small group with my church, and then when I came home, my friend Charlie was over, and my husband and him were drinking and talking, and so then I started hanging out and talking with them and eating pasta, and so I didn't end up filming because I got so tired and I just had to go to sleep. So I'm kind of mad because I kind of like, I didn't mess up, but like I just didn't do yesterday the way I wanted to do it. I should have eaten before I went to small group, because when I got home, by the time like we were hanging out with Charlie, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and so I didn't eat until like 10 o'clock at night. So I weighed in this morning at 180, wait, 180, God. 148.1. So I think that part of that is definitely water retention, and then part of that is the fact that I ate so late. So because I hit 147, I'm pretty confident that's like my actual weight, and that everything else is just fluctuations. So what I'm gonna do this morning, even though I ate so late, so I kind of messed it up, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I'm planning on doing tomorrow morning at the hotel room, and I'm going to, I'm wearing like a sweatsuit, and I'm gonna get on the treadmill and put on a, like a waist sweatband, and I'm gonna try to sweat as much as possible, and do some cardio first thing in the morning, and then go and weigh myself again and see if I have any change in weight just from giving it like another hour after I ate, trying to sweat a lot of as much out as I possibly can, and then just see, just for science sake, see if it makes any difference. Because I filmed so little yesterday, I'm actually going to have yesterday and today be the same video, so today will be days 4 and 5. So yeah, I'm going to get on the treadmill and start sweating it out. Okay, so a couple of things while I'm warming up on the treadmill. I've got my Sweet Sweat waist trainer thingy on. I got into a fight with somebody about this on Facebook yesterday, so I just figure I'll talk to you guys about it too. First of all, waist trainers do not work, my personal opinion. People who wear waist trainers to give them a specific shape, it does not work. If it does give you a specific shape, it is rearranging your organs, and you have to you have to continually wear it in order to continue to see that change. Somebody I was fighting with yesterday on Facebook said that they had worn it for 10 years, and then they had not worn it for 2 years and they still maintain their shape. And I, first of all, don't believe them, but even if they are telling the truth, it's like, yeah, but wearing something for 10 years in order to achieve 2 years of shape, and then she ended up wearing it again. So if she's wearing it again, I'm feeling like she probably would notice that shape was going away. So what I use waist trainers for, it's pretty much exclusively, is right before something where I have to make weight to help me sweat more. And basically I'm not losing weight. There's no way to target fat loss, that's a myth. But it does help me sweat. So my stomach is kind of my biggest area that I can cover and sweat. And you can get ones for your thighs and stuff too. But again, you're just losing water weight. It's not helping you lose more fat in that area. It's not helping you get skinnier or anything like that. It's literally just causing you to sweat, lose water weight, and therefore you will be lighter when you get on the scale. So for me right now, because I have to make a certain weight, I'm using this to try to reduce that weight a little bit more, just by getting rid of the water. But waist trainers do not work as far as causing you to lose weight, or in my opinion, safely achieving a specific shape of your body. I think it's very dangerous, and I don't like them. Second of all, while I'm doing this cardio, I'm just warming up right now, I'm going to be watching my favorite YouTuber, Sarah, or Young Dumb Honey Bun. So I just wanted to plug her real quick because she's going to help me get through this workout. And I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to say. But yep, I'm going to be working on my Nordic Track treadmill that I just got. Alright, my workout's actually starting, so I'm going to go. And I will catch up with you guys after my cardio session. Okay, so I just got done cardio. Ugh. So I don't know if you can see the sweat that's on there. Kind of see it when I turn it towards the light. But I did an hour of cardio. Ew. And then I walked about 3 miles and burnt about 200 calories. So now I'm going to do a little bit of stretching before I go upstairs and weigh myself again. Okay, so I just weighed myself and I am down to 147.4. So that means I lost 0.7 pounds just by sweating and doing an hour of cardio. So I'm feeling pretty confident at this point that as long as I time my eating right and don't drink anything after a certain point of time today, and then do a little bit of cardio in the morning before I go and weigh in, that I'm gonna have no problems weighing in. That's what I say now, so hopefully that's what happens. I'm about to hop in the shower right now, and then I'm gonna eat my first meal of the day. So I will be back once I am fully showered and it's time for breakfast. Alright, just got out of the shower. I'm having another flapjack Kodiak cake pancake cup for breakfast, along with some sugar-free syrup and my new favorite things, Coca-Cola and coffee. I am gonna eat this really quick and then start packing and getting ready. And then I'm gonna try to have a small lunch and then eat dinner around 5, so that way I have plenty of time to have like a big fasting window before I get weighed in tomorrow morning. So it is 10 o'clock and me and my mom are finally on our way to Ohio. I had my last meal at about 6 o'clock, and I'm not gonna eat again until after our weigh-in. And we're gonna get in at about 2:30 as of right now, so that should be fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video tonight so I can edit this while we're driving and post it, and then I will start a new one tomorrow, starting with my weigh-in. So I will see you guys tomorrow.